Well, hey, you guys. Okay, let's talk about passive income for a second because it is all the chatter that I hear on social media. And again, all the things in the financial world that really blows my mind, though, is the fact that this is possible for you. And the idea that interest is a really beautiful thing. Not when you pay interest, but when you earn interest. And once you know that there are specific places that you can keep your money where it can grow completely on its own, your wealth building power increases. So let's go over different kinds of accounts from lowest to highest interest rate that can help you earn free money. But I have to warn you, you can't just skip to the end of this video and just say, okay, I'm just gonna invest in account number 6 and I'm gonna be rich overnight and it's gonna be fantastic. There's a method to the madness, but I promise I will walk you through every step of the process. So first, let's start with the most basic, regular, run-of-the-mill savings accounts. So this is definitely not the most strategic financial play, but this is, the right temporary starting point. So when you are saving for the first time, your goal was to save a small emergency fund. And I'm talking about $1,000. Again, your starter emergency fund before you start paying off debt and before you get a fully funded emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses. So when you're doing that, again, some of you will put it just in a regular savings account at the bank. But this account, it will not earn you a lot of money, you guys. I mean, a few bucks a year because it has a really, really low interest rate, but it's really secure. And again, it's not one that I really recommend, but you'll earn like 0.08% or something. Which brings me to the second kind of account that helps you earn passive income, and that is a high yield savings account. So this is one that I really do like. This is where I like for you to put your emergency fund because again, when you have a high yield savings account, you're going to earn more interest. So interest rates right now are anywhere from 4 to 6%, which is amazing. And they stay secure while, again, allowing you to earn a significant amount of money through interest just by letting your money sit there. So for example, let's say you deposit your emergency fund of $16,000 in a high yield savings account and the interest rate is 4.5%. Well, after 1 year, you'll have an extra $720 in that account. And from there, instead of letting your $16,000 accumulate interest, you now are going to let $16,720 accumulate interest, which is great. And gradually it just builds from there. But that is nothing compared to the compound interest that is available to you through investing. So the third type of account that will earn you passive income is a mutual fund. And we've officially made it to the investing stage, which is fantastic because you start earning interest off of the top, which is fantastic. So basically, it's the same kind of principle we talked about with a high yield savings account, but this is at a much faster and aggressive pace because you're gonna earn more interest in a mutual fund. Mutual funds are professionally managed investments that allow investors to pool their money together. So there'll be a team of professionals that picks, which stocks or bonds or investment options will be included inside of the fund. And as you can probably already tell, this is where it starts to get a little bit more technical. So I really recommend working with a pro when you are investing because they live and breathe this stuff and they will know the best way to guide you through the investment process. So I'll leave a link so you can connect with a SmartVestor Pro in your area if you're ready for this step. Now, the fourth type of account that will earn you money is an IRA. So an IRA stands for an individual retirement account that lets you invest in retirement with special tax advantages. So again, you have traditional IRAs and you also have Roth IRAs. And I love Roth IRAs because Roth IRAs grow tax-free because you put money into the Roth IRA after you've paid taxes. So you pay taxes on your income, you use after-tax money to fund the Roth IRA, and within that, your money grows tax-free and the growth on that. So what is invested within the Roth IRA usually are probably great mutual funds that we talked about earlier, but this is a great place to put your money when you're looking into retirement. Now, the fifth type of account that will earn you free money is a 401k, and typically this option is available through your work and benefits at your work, or maybe it's a 403b if you work for the government or you're a teacher or work within a hospital or a nonprofit. It allows employees the benefit of having retirement savings taken out of their paychecks before taxes. So as you can see, there are a lot of numbers at play here, so I would highly recommend looking at an investment calculator. You can find one on RamseySolutions.com. You can start plugging in these numbers, and usually with a 401k, your employer will do a match. So they'll match up to 4% or 5%, and that is free money. You match with them, and it's fantastic. So it's a great option to put your money And again, within your 401k are different investments like mutual funds. The sixth type of account that earns you passive income is an index fund. So an index fund is a type of mutual fund that mirrors a financial market index like the S&P 500 or even Vanguard. So Vanguard has so many options when it comes to index funds. Those index funds, they include the S&P 500, which is the 500 top companies that are publicly traded. So you can actually watch what's going on with the economy if you're watching the S&P 500. And for these kind of index funds, again, it's a great measuring stick to know how the stock market is doing, how the economy is doing, and it allows you to invest your own money. So Vanguard, you can just do this on your own, have a Vanguard account, and they just put your money in index funds and let it go, which is great. So if you want to do some investing yourself, you can do it that way. But I wouldn't use this necessarily, again, for retirement. I would really want you to focus first and foremost on your Roth IRA and 401k for investing and let that start picking up speed. And then if you want to go above and beyond that, you can look into something like this. So the world of interest, you guys, it's maybe a little intimidating when you're looking at all the investing and all the terms. But remember, this is a step-by-step journey. Ask questions along the way. Have someone by your side to help you. Again, having an investment professional is so helpful. And even if you're starting at step one and you're saving up for that first emergency fund and you're looking at that short-term savings, you are doing something. You are doing something that is getting you in the right direction. And the beautiful thing is, again, this is places that you can just park your money and let it grow. Now, when you hear passive income, some people think real estate and all of that, which is great. I love real estate. If you're going to do real estate investing, just know it's a big gig. Like, this isn't just passive income that you get. You actually have renters and you're dealing with issues, and like, it is a thing. And so I want you to start small when it comes to that. Do all cash when it comes to real estate investing and take your time. But when we're talking about passive income, investing is a great way to look at this. Park your money overnight, it grows if you just let it sit there, and it's awesome. So again, if all of this interests you, make sure to check out a SmartVestor Pro. I'll put a link in the description below. And to avoid losing money with investments, I'll also put another video below so that you can avoid some of these common mistakes that people make. Passive income is great. Interest is wonderful when you're earning it and not paying it out in debt, and that's where I want you to be. So remember to take control of your money and create a life you love.